Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Lewis, and we're going to do some magic for you. You know, whenever you see a magician, they always do a card trick. And talking about card tricks, I once saw a fellow do a card trick, and this is what he did. He took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He threw away 2, but he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left. I thought this was very good, so I asked him, how do you do that trick with 6 cards? You throw away 2, but you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left. He said, do you mean the trick with 6 cards, you throw away 2, but you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left? I said, that's the one. Where can I buy it? Can you buy a trick like that? He said, yes. There's a magic shop just down the street. So I went to the magic shop and I asked them if they had the trick with 6 cards. You throw away 2, but you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left. They said, do you mean the trick with 6 cards? You throw away 2, but you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left? I said, that's the one. I'll buy it. So I did buy it. But when I got home, I found that I only had 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So how am I supposed to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, throw away 2, and still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left? I don't know, so I can't show you that one. Now we come to the great mind-reading trick. I hope you've all brought your minds with you. Let me see, I'm going to pick on this gentleman here. Relax, sir. Have you ever... People get nervous coming up here. Have you ever met me before?
No, I haven't.
No? How do you know it's me? May I know your name?
George.
George? Correct. George? I told you I could read minds. George, when I snap my fingers, these are my fingers by the way, I'd like you to think of any card in the pack now. Do you have a card in your mind? Strange place to keep a card, you know, but you're thinking of one. Well, I have a card here in my hand. Out loud, what card are you thinking of?
King of Hearts.
The Queen or the King?
King.
The King of Hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, not only have I found the King of Hearts, I have changed it by magic to the Ace of Spades. Isn't that incredible? You don't look very convinced. George, you did that trick very well. In fact, you did it so well, I wonder if you'd mind helping me do another one. Would you mind very much?
Sure.
Now you can come up on here. Give him a big round of applause. You sit on my right, you could sit on my left, but that wouldn't be right, would it? Okay. George, would you say you were a good guesser, a bad guesser, or an average guesser? What would you say?
Average.
Average guesser. How many cards would you guess? Just guess. We're on that table in front of you. At a guess, a rough guess.
12.
12. Let's find out if you're right or wrong. Gather them up. Pick them up. And I'd like you to count them. And we'll find out if there is 12. But there is a special way of counting them. Don't just count them. Drop them like this fairly high. I'll show you how you do it. Just so everybody can see. You drop them like this. 1, 2, 3. Count out loud. Scatter them all over the table for showmanship purposes. Count out loud. Count slowly. Scatter them over the table. And the audience will count with you. You will count with them, won't you? Sure. I bet you don't. They get to 2 and then they taper off. So, give them some moral support and count with them, all right? Go ahead. We'll all count with you, George. Go ahead. 1, go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, George. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You're only
slightly inaccurate there. Did you work in your house department? Okay, 18 cards. George, can you think of a number? Sorry, pick them up. Pick all the cards up. Think of a number in your mind between 1 and 5. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
I'm going to try, I say try, to read George's mind and tell him what number he's thinking of. So concentrate hard. It's coming to me. It's arriving. Yes! Are you thinking of number 3? No. I've lost my powers. All right. Out loud, what number are you thinking of?
5.
5. No, the number's got to be between 1 and 5. So, George, I want you to have a free choice. So, please call out loud any odd number between 2 and 4.
3.
Thank you. Now that you've given me absolutely any number of your own free choice, how many cards you got, by the way, do you remember?
Sorry?
How many is that?
18.
18. 18 plus 3, my Scottish education tells me makes 21, right? So if I give you those 3 cards, you'll have 21 cards. I'm not going to give them to you. That's too easy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand way over here. I'm going to send 3 cards across to you, one by one, through the air, invisibly. You might feel them coming. I promise you it doesn't hurt. It's just a slight electric shock, okay? I'll wind the pack up first of all. Tell me if you feel them arrive. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Did you feel them?
Sure.
You did. What have you been drinking? Actually, I don't think you did feel them because they're gone behind this fellow's ear, just here. There we are. You always keep cards behind your ears. Okay. All right. Well, you've got now I've lost track. You've got 18 now. Sent you 3, so you now have 21 cards, right? Well, that's the easy part of the trick, ladies and gentlemen. The difficult part of the trick now is to make the 3 cards come back again. Get zoom! And you're back where you started with 18 cards. Isn't that amazing? You don't look very convinced. Alright, no kidding. Hold tight, don't let go. Can you feel them, yes or no? If you squeeze those cards, you can hear them screaming out for mercy. A bit like the audience, actually. Okay, 18. No, you're 19, 20, 21. Count the 18 cards again out loud, and we'll all count with you. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. George, don't go away. Gather up the cards. There's a little bit of doubt. People think, well, he didn't have a free choice of a number. People do get suspicious. So I do have an honest face. Well, you must admit I have a face. Let me, how many have you got there, by the way?
21.
21. Let me come to this lady here. When I snap my fingers out loud, so we can all hear, call out a number under 10. Now, out loud. Now, I didn't know you'd say 7. You could have said 2. You could have said 4, but you said 7. If it's a Governor General, will you tell her I'm busy? Okay. He'll call you back. He's watching a card trick. Okay. You said any number. You said 7. How many have you got there? 21. This lady said 7. When she said 7, you were holding those cards, weren't you?
Yes.
And I didn't say give you an odd number between 6 and 8. She had a free choice. Is that right?
Yes.
21 plus 7 make 28. Here they come now. Tell me if you feel them arrive. Number 1, number 2, card number 3, number 4. Here's number 5, number 6, and number 7. Did you get them that time?
Sure.
Of course you did. You're as crazy as I am. Okay. You had 21 cards a moment ago. That lady said any number. She said 7. When she said 7, you were holding the cards.
Yes.
21 plus 7 make 28. Out loud, count the cards, and we'll all count with you. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,